Welcome to this channel, a place where broken hearts find healing, weary souls find strength, and the presence of God becomes real again. Here, we don't just talk about faith, we live it. Every message is a divine reminder that no matter how silent heaven feels, God is still speaking. So open your heart, stay connected, and let every word draw you closer to the one who never stopped loving you. Welcome home, your journey to restoration starts here. When you're serving, praying, and still feel empty, this is why.
Why do you seem so far away? Why does it feel like my prayers vanish into the silence of the heavens? I've sacrificed everything. I've fasted until my strength faded. I've cried through countless midnights. I've cut ties with what held me back. I've walked away from what broke me, yet heaven remains still. Lord, I'm not giving up, but why does your silence feel louder than my cries? I'm not asking for riches or miracles. I just need to know you're still here, that you haven't left me in this silence. I just want to feel your presence again. I used to hear your voice whisper peace when I prayed, but now, all I hear is my own echo fading in the dark. Lord, where did I lose you? Or did I lose myself along the way? Lord, was it something I did that made you turn away? Did I grieve you without knowing? Or have I worn this mask of faith for so long that I can no longer tell what's real? I've prayed, I've wept, I've waited, yet I feel empty inside. Did I drift so far that even my own heart can't find its way back to you? Heaven, why are you silent? I need answers, Lord. I've prayed until my voice broke and my tears ran out. I've stood on that altar every Sunday, lifting songs to heaven while feeling hollow inside. I've encouraged others to trust you when I can barely hold on myself. They come to me for strength, but I have none left. I pour out, yet I'm empty. I speak of faith, yet I'm drowning in silence. God, where are you when the encourager needs encouragement?
And what have you told them?
They say God is faithful, and I've preached the truth with all my heart. But right now, I can't feel Him. His presence that once wrapped around me now feels distant, unreachable. Heaven is silent, and I'm standing here, questioning everything I thought I knew. Did I miss something? Did I fail somewhere along the way? Because I can't shake this ache, this haunting silence where His voice used to be.
You're doing all the right things. Praying, serving, showing up. But are you becoming who God called you to be? You lead, but have you truly yielded? You serve, but have you surrendered? Sometimes we get so busy working for God that we forget to walk with Him. He's not just after your service, He's after your heart. Becoming is deeper than doing. It's when obedience turns into transformation, and activity gives way to intimacy.
I don't know what that means.
You've given God your actions, your service, your songs, your sacrifices. But He's not impressed by motion, He's moved by surrender. What if His silence isn't rejection, but redirection? What if heaven's stillness is revealing that you've been performing instead of communing? Sometimes, God withdraws the feeling of His presence so we can rediscover the meaning of it. The silence may not be punishment. It might be the echo of your performance, inviting you to trade routine for relationship, and duty for devotion.
So, it's all fake.
It's only real when it costs you something. When obedience demands your comfort, your pride, your control. True surrender isn't proven by what you do for God, but by what you're willing to lay down for Him. So ask yourself, what have you been holding back? What dream, what habit, what person, what plan have you refused to place on the altar? Because the fire of God only falls where there is a sacrifice.
Michael's room, that night.
I told God I was done. I told Him I wanted freedom. But deep down, I never truly let go. I said the right words, but I held on to what was killing me. I hid my sin behind my worship. I knelt in prayer after walking in disobedience. I cried to God, then went back to the very thing I said I'd left. I prayed for deliverance but protected the chain that bound me. How could He not be silent, when my lips said surrender but my heart said not yet? God, I'm sorry, truly sorry, but will you even believe me now? I've said these words before, promised change, wept at your altar, and then ran back to what I said I'd leave behind. My repentance has become a cycle, my tears are language you've heard too often. But this time, Lord, I mean it. Not because I'm afraid of consequence, but because I'm tired of the distance. I don't want empty prayers anymore, I just want you.
Listen. God's silence was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to draw you. Sometimes heaven grows quiet, not because God has left, but because He's waiting for you to return to the altar, the place where your heart once burned for Him. You see, He doesn't just want your worship. He wants your wholeness. He doesn't just want your voice. He wants your surrender. Maybe the reason you can't feel Him isn't because He's gone, but because He's waiting for you to finally stop pretending that everything is fine. God doesn't need perfection, He wants honesty. He already saw the sin, the struggle, the hidden pain. Yet He still calls your name. The same God who was silent in your rebellion is still whispering through your brokenness, saying, "Come home. You've run long enough. You've served while empty, prayed while distant, and smiled while bleeding inside. But this, right here, right now, is your turning point." The silence was never a rejection. It was an invitation to return. Lay it all down, the guilt, the shame, the double life, the fear. Let Him see the real you. The cross still speaks. The blood still redeems. The Spirit still restores. When you finally surrender what you've been hiding, you'll hear again what you thought was gone, His voice. The same voice that once called Lazarus out of the grave will call your soul back to life. So come back to the altar. The silence will break. The fire will fall. And your heart will live again. Thank you for watching and for allowing God to speak to your heart through this message. Your time here isn't by accident, it's divine appointment. If this touched you, share it with someone who needs hope today. And remember, even in the silence, God is still working behind the scenes for your good. Stay prayerful, stay faithful, and never forget, He's not done with you yet.